SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, a story from Alan over at Phone Arena, and it covers an interesting angle at Verizon, and it's a very specific situation in which a top performing rep, I'm guessing this is a retail sales rep for Verizon in, I guess it's the North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin district, kind of spilling the beans on the operations of retail for the company. I do want to preface this by saying we have covered similar stories like this for T-Mobile company employees. We're covering it here for Verizon. This happens at AT&T. This is not specific to Verizon, so it's not even really something that needs to be repeated. I think this is more of a forewarning to the customer. When you go into a store, a retail store, for a carrier, you have to understand the way things are structured, the way that they have to operate, and the way that this impacts you. So in this particular post and this article from Alan explaining what things were like for this Verizon sales rep, this top performer, he spoke to having morals, and that was the reason why he had to leave the Verizon company. And I think what he really had to do was leave telco retail, right? So whether it's T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T, when you go into a store, those folks are paid to sell you everything. It is their job. It is their duty. And without any scruples, they just have to do it. Like, it's not acceptable for you to just walk into a store and them not sell you other things. Protection packages, like, stuff for like phone insurance, cases, chargers, home internet. Like, they're going to try to sell you everything. Now, you can politely say no or not politely say no, whatever, but they're going to try to get you to buy everything. And they're going to let you know about everything that they sell. So this sales rep ended up leaving the company, seems to have left on pretty bad terms. I guess they ended up moving their personal lines over to T-Mobile, and T-Mobile is going to, pay for the switch, the phones, and all that. Verizon ended up locking down their account, so they couldn't even get their information or whatever. So it looks like Verizon's kind of got maybe something spiteful happening there. So probably a very frustrating situation. But, these types of things, it's insurance, chargers, cases, additional lines, home internet. They're always going to try to sell you things. It is their job to do it. It's just a reminder that you're better off probably just doing your business online if you can, getting things shipped to your home address or a P.O. box or even your workplace. It's that's the culture of this retail piece, and that's what it's going to take in order for them to pay that rent at that store and to pay those employees. And those are the policies, and those are the things that they push their retail associates to do in order for them to, please their directors, their, even on the small scale at the store, like assistant managers and store managers. And then you have, your management, upper management. That's the name of the game. You can't go to a resale store and not expect this anymore, folks. Just trying to put this out there, get the stories like this printed out, the ones in print from, T-Mobile just recently. And some of these stores aren't even really corporate Verizon stores. Not to say it's all that much better, but when it's these like authorized dealers, they're going to be even hungrier and thirstier, So just throwing this out there, if you don't want to deal with these people, if you don't want to deal with the pushy nature of the sales, you just got to go online and do it, right? Purchase order through the app, go to the web page and stuff like that, and just avoid the whole shebang. Otherwise, this is what you can expect, stuff like this. So I'm not sure where it's any different because I can't seem to find it. But yeah, do your business online and just get what you want, how you want it, when you want it. That's the best way to go. Drop me a line. Let me know about your experiences with the big red carrier when it comes to stuff like this, or maybe you've had experiences like this with T-Mobile or AT&T. Drop me a line. Tell me how you're doing business with these guys these days. Well, the voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard.